Howdy, everybody. Welcome on into the cargo bay where it's time for a little bit of hobby talk. How you doing, BC?
Hobby talk.
Hobby talk.
I think I did like a Mr. Ed impression just then.
That's pretty good. Do you have any peanut butter in your on your gums?
That poor horse.
Are there
Can you,
Mr. Ed
can you-
trading cards?
Well, there's certainly one way to find out. And don't worry, dear listener and watcher. We will have that answer for you shortly. Let's just do a quick digression on the fact that there was a show about a talking horse that existed for multiple episodes for a little while. Isn't that crazy?
Did they have several seasons?
I'm almost certain they did.
It was like a syndicated big deal, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I like because I remember seeing like Nick at Night reruns with Mr. Ed, and now I know all of you are here for the top Star Wars hobby talk, but now that we are jumping into the Mr. Ed conversation,
Yeah.
I do just want to get some quick facts for us regarding this American television program. So if you'll allow me just a moment to go down.
Well, I can
this
tell you
quick
this.
digression here.
If there are trading cards, they are not readily available. Is this the same dude who did I Dream of Jeannie?
Might have been.
Actor? No, it's just people look the same in black and white.
There are 143 episodes of the Talking Horse Show.
I think maybe we just do a quick recap. You and I will binge that next week.
Yeah, we'll do our Mr. Ed rewatch recaps. Yeah, anyway, I'm doing good. I just read the word euthanized on the Wikipedia page here.
Oh no.
Exit out of that pretty quickly and pivot towards top Star Wars trading cards.
BC, we decided to do a classic.
Don't want to know what happened to that horse.
This is a fly by your pants episode. Oh, I just brought up a bunch of Mr. Ed pictures on the screen.
I love it.
Where's our document? Where's the document?
Where'd the document go?
There it is.
Don't worry, folks. We are in control. We've got this. Okay, you're in safe hands here at the Cargo Bay.
Well, BC, we got some things to talk about in this top Star Wars trading card world today. We got YouTube comments, we got stuff direct from Topps, got some pickups news, and then we have BC. We got some PC highlights from the email, which I finally checked.
All right, very exciting.
Apologies to everyone who has been kind enough to send us emails and then received no response for many weeks. You are appreciated.
You are appreciated, and we'll try to be better. I guess.
Well, I'll do slightly better, but no real promises. You know.
Also,
it's
shoot me that password for the email so I can get back in.
Okay.
I've just like lost it completely. I can help.
I'll send you a clue to the password.
Ooh, I like that.
No, I'm joking. I'll send you the real thing. But should we get started on the cards, BC? We got our new Topps living set cards.
They're alive.
And to my delight, they're from Visions, BC.
Yeah.
How about that?
This is the first episode from Visions as well, if I'm not mistaken.
The twins? Was it the first episode?
No, you're right. It's of course it's not. It's the Ronin is the first one. I think this might be the second one. It's early in the Visions.
It is early, not one that I found extremely memorable. I remember a fight on a Star Destroyer, like a brother-sister thing going on.
Yeah.
It was cool to watch. I'm glad they're doing Visions cards. I'm gonna be picking these up. And I think they decreased prices, BC? Or maybe I'm just used to those throwback sets being like $15. These are like 12 for the two, or like $11.99 or something. I don't know.
I don't think Topps is cutting any deals on these.
Yeah, fair enough.
Again, they're just printing their own money.
That's right. Right.
It's wild to me. Like, I get it. Like the fact that they can just be like, we'll just print these on demand and charge you 100 times what it costs us to do it. It's smart business. Because you can just get exactly what you want. But wouldn't it be cool to open a pack of cards and see something like this come out of it? Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, packs are more fun, BC. But then again, for something like this that I don't know. I just want to pick up specific ones. I guess it's okay. I mean, I'm thinking about it from a logistical standpoint, right? These things used to have, like, a lot of the tops on-demand stuff for Star Wars has around a 2,000 print run, I've noticed, like somewhere around there. So $2,000 times $15, that's what, $30,000 ish gross that Tops is pulling on in an operation like this per week. When you think about the printing press, the mailing operation, the who knows what, it's a lot of money. But as someone who doesn't know business at all, sometimes I do look at the print run on these things and I'm thinking, wow, they made $10,000 off of this whole little operation minus the cost of production. But again, it probably doesn't cost anything to throw these things on card stock.
Well, then once they've got the infrastructure in place, which they do, it's like there's weekly sets of everything from every property and every sport that they have. Where there's like, you just want this, you just buy it.
Yeah.
It seems to work for them. I don't know. Some of the images, I'm like, yeah, put it in a set somewhere. Give me kind of a cool set. I can open these up. But
They should.
I get it. Print
They
your own money.
should have living set parallel packs you can buy.
Ooh.
That are like expensive per pack, but each of the four
Tops.
cards is a parallel.
Are you listening, Father Fanatics? We're giving away free ideas over here. Just print your own money.
I'll be the idiot that buys it. That'll be me.
I mean, I love those 206s when they came out. That was
206 is still the best.
Fantastic. I love those.
Yeah,
because it was opening a pack.
Yeah,
you were opening a pack. It was still like relatively print on demand,
and it was easy to find.
You got
the
a pack of cards. Yeah,
I didn't clean up enough of those parallels while they were still relatively cheap. Relatively cheap. They weren't super cheap ever, but you and I did call that set was gonna pop off, and boy did it ever. BC the Topps 206 set, of course, being the tobacco cards. Got one right here.
I was about to say, surely I have one within my grasp, but yeah.
Great looking. The rainbows look really good on these. If you're lucky enough to have a 101 and rainbow something. Yeah. Well, anything else to say about these cards, BC?
The cards. They're cool. They're cool. You can buy them. You can buy them cheaper on eBay. That's the insider tip. Just go buy them for less money from eBay.
Yeah.
I'll be looking specifically for the Ronin and the Elder and Village Bride characters when those come out.
There was a lot of cards from Topps Finest that had the insert from the Ronin or whatever the name of that episode is in orange, and a bunch of other cards. And for a second, it looked like I was gonna get it for $5, like a lot of inserts. No, it got bid up in the last second. It's still like $80 or something.
Before we pivot off of Visions, or maybe we can save it. I don't know. It's a loose outline today, folks. What can I say? In terms of your pickup, that you shared with me as a Visions pickup from Volume 2.
Yeah,
that was very exciting.
I had a very exciting pickup this week, BC. Something I love about this hobby is there are so many sets and so much stuff going on. Every once in a while, you get what I consider to be a bargain, at least for my PC.
Sure, yeah.
I'm copying this and pasting it into the document right quick.
I love it. Live magic happening right here on the show.
BC! I picked up on eBay, it hasn't arrived yet, the 1 of 1 of the first card from the Spy Dancer Topps Now set from Visions 2. This was my favorite episode. I believe your favorite episode.
Yeah,
and
sort of by a long shot.
There weren't a lot of amazing cards in this episode. I did buy the episode, but anyway, this is 2 characters who are super cool, and card number 1 of the episode set, the 1 of 1, and it was $50. And I said, you know what? I can sell something out of my PC to have that 1 of 1. I don't have a lot of 1-of-1s.
I don't have any 1-of-1s. So there's some jelly going on there, but I think that's really cool, especially if you're a vision head, like we happen to be, and it's one from probably one of the better visions that's out there. I mean, it's probably one of my top three favorite of those shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that's a super sweet pickup. Way to go, man.
Thanks, BC. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect these characters to ever show up again. I sure would love it if they did. But to have a chunk of Star Wars that I love, and to be like, I have the best card that exists of that show, like
Yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
That is very cool.
That was when I bought that card, or that set of cards. That's of course what I was dreaming of, is pulling this card off of the top. So yeah, that was a fun pickup, BC. I am desperately selling things to make up for some recent purchases.
That's just the way it goes for us blaster boys here. When
right.
something comes in the cargo bay, something's probably got to go out of the cargo bay.
Which is good because my apartment doesn't fill up. It just kind of
exactly. There you go. Exactly.
All right, moving on to our throwback set, BC. We got something a little different here.
Controversy in the throwback set.
Now, I didn't look what year
horizontal cards.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They haven't done any horizontal cards in the Star Wars throwback set yet. This looks like an insert set stuck into the throwback run. You know?
Yeah, it's 1977 Topps baseball is the border on it, and it is sort of like an insert of like lightsaber duels, right? So like kind of iconic clashes of literally of lightsabers striking each other, or in the case of Obi-Wan and Anakin, just a couple guys holding hands,
hand holding and wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling around.
That image in particular is odd to me. Like, it doesn't look bad on the card, it doesn't, but that is an image that I feel like is iconic as a GIF, like in movement. Like that shot looks cool in movement, but as just like, it's just kind of a mess on the card as far as interpreting what's going on if you're not familiar with what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the card looks good. Just there's a lot of moments in that fight.
What do you think of the Obi-Wan Vader?
Oh, the Obi-Wan Vader card? I love that there's a red and blue border that matches each of the lightsabers. I like that hallway. I don't know. It's a good-looking card to me.
I like it too. I guess I've just been comparing the lightsabers from the 1977 set, where it's the lightsaber card and they're just two white sticks that they're fighting with. I'm like, I think that's better.
Yeah. I do like the lightsabers that are just the flash paper on card, just the white sticks. But these are definitely recent lightsabers. In fact, this image no, it's probably just from the special edition, not Photoshop directly. And then, of course, we have Finn and Kylo Ren out in the forest, and a short print that we haven't seen yet. So,
what do you think about that Finn and Kylo Ren fight?
As far as a fight goes,
yeah, like as a Star Wars lightsaber fight.
I know there's a lot of controversy around this fight in the fandom. I thought it was fine. That was fine. Like I feel like a lot of people complain like, he can't use a lightsaber. He couldn't fend off Kylo Ren, and I'm like, he loses the fight. Like, I don't know.
His spinal cord gets sliced in half. He's got to spend months in the back then.
Yeah. Ren is injured.
Yeah.
I am a fan of watching people who don't know how to use lightsabers try to use lightsabers. I like Han cutting open the tauntaun. I like Finn whacking things with one. I love Din Djarin being bad with the darksaber. One of my favorite things in Mandalorian.
I mean, here's the thing about a lightsaber. You don't necessarily have to be good with it. If you can get one good swing on someone, that's right. Game over, you know?
That's right. It's worth a shot, Yeah,
it's might as well try, because if you can do it, boom.
What about this? Clean. Not even a force push, just a up thrust and release.
Yeah, that's good.
It went through your belly there. I love it when people point out that like the most powerful thing all the time would be to just turn your lightsaber off and let people swing through, Like in real life, that would be something that would be a constant in battle. It's like, oh, we got tension. I turned it off and I rolled around you and killed you. I guess it happens in the throne room duel once or twice. But yeah, what do you think about it, BC?
I feel the same way. I like that. I don't know. I just like that it's just wildly swinging it like it's a sledgehammer as
Yeah.
opposed to like like a rapier or something.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, really just you feel the weight of it because of the the sound effects too. Like the sound of the lightsaber in Force Awakens, like
Yeah, pretty sick.
destroyed the theater's audio. Where it's like, you're like, oh my god, being bombarded. But it was cool.
Yeah, and they got the cool. I appreciated Kylo's saber always mostly for the new lightsaber hum. You know, it felt
Yeah.
like it matched the quality of the others, and you got that crackle. Yeah, it was very good.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's it for the throwback set. I guess I'll pick these up. I don't know. I'm not excited to pick these up, whereas I've been buying all the other ones when I really shouldn't be buying anything at all. But I'm just like, these cards look great. I mean, look at these. I got in the first of those New Hope ones, and man, they're great looking cards. They're so cool.
Yeah.
I wish there were more of these. I wish they'd gone straight into Empire. But whatever.
I don't know. Just, I mean, it's cool, but to me, it's such it's like just a little tease, a little taste of it. It's like, do a whole set.
Yeah, you're right.
But I get it. They're doing.
It gives me something to refresh the browser on every week, and it gives us something to talk about every week.
Hey, free advertising
like
for Father Fanatics, which is exactly what they need.
You know, BC, something we should talk about. We haven't talked about. Is we got the Writers Guild on strike. We got actors on strike. They're not allowed to promote anything. I haven't read the strike rules. I don't know. Should we not be talking about Star Wars right now? We probably, I imagine, won't do like an Ahsoka hype show while the strikes are happening. But I think this is technically safe since we're mostly advertising for Papa Tops.
Yeah, I
think entertainment adjacent.
Are you in the union?
No, I'm not. Okay. I was eligible one year, and I was like, I'm probably never gonna act again.
I think we're okay. We are not actively part of the union, and
fair enough. I just want to, there's a wave of content creators on YouTube who are like, my whole thing is that I talk about entertainment, and I'm not going to. What do I do? So,
they'll be okay. They'll figure it out.
I hope they're not. I'm joking.
Just the solidarity with both the writers and the actors. Get paid. AI makes crappy stuff, so let's stand with creative people.
Oh man, I imagine someday we will have an AI generated top set. That is probably coming soon.
Maybe we already do and we don't know it. Ooh.
Could be this one right here. Then
it could be.
Where's Kylo? BC, I'm scrolling down. I see a little note right here that says BC's PC.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here, BC?
Hey, we're looking at just a couple medallions from the Chrome Legacy set. I got the father and son duo, and you know me, I did it in green.
Beautiful.
Just wanted to, again, we like sharing our stuff. So I pulled these off the shelf, gave me occasion to go back and look at these cards that I don't always check out. I'm like, I like these. They're not the world's most valuable cards, but they look good together on a shelf in green. They're big, they're thick. You got the world's thickest top loader here.
Yeah,
that they go in. But yeah, they're cool. I like these a lot. And again, not an expensive card, but when you put the father and son together in the green, just makes my brain happy.
Yeah, I love the Luke with his X-wing there. That's the black suit Luke looking rad. And BC, I did a medallion rainbow from Battle Plans. It's one of the things that's on eBay right now. It's not going to sell for very much, it looks like, but I think that ends this evening. See if I can recover some of my costs. But I don't know. I like a good medallion card. As far as a manufactured hit goes, I'll take it over a patch card any day.
The ones that are printed like on a cheap piece of fabric and put into a border. Yeah.
I like the Obi-Wan patch cards. They were better than usual.
I just like the weight of these, Like I know in my mind that it's not a very valuable card. but it feels heavy, which makes me think, like, this is important.
There's a
You
chunk of metal in there.
know? Yeah.
You got a
They
home
stuck metal in
invader?
there.
Take a tie advance to the cranium.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. It's like a slammer from Pogs, you pop it out and
You see, I
which
miss
it,
the Pogs train. I
I
never owned a
I
Pog.
I was at the station as the train was going by.
Okay.
I think my sister had a stack of Pogs. Quick tangent. I remember seeing Apollo 13 during the Pog craze, and like, you could like put your Pogs in a tube. There was like a promotional tube that was like the shuttle from Apollo
Whoa.
13. Maybe I'm making that up, but like I kind of remember that from like my childhood
I mean, it
of it
sounds
being a.
cool.
If it's not real, then I don't care. It's real in my mind. So like it's a mythical object that I would chase for no good reason other than I just think it's a cool thing that would have existed.
I'm gonna look that up after the show, but I'm not looking it up right now, BC. I'm scrolling on down to some PCs we're gonna highlight from viewers of the cargo bay who have long been
Yeah.
abandoned in some cases.
Sorry.
But first of
We're
all,
sorry.
do you have these emails and
Yes.
names available? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
scrolling down to Walter's submission here. Walter has a wide range of cards here and some real good stuff. Take a look at this. And
Yeah, we got this message from Walter. Shout out Walter. Thanks for sharing. Said, hey guys, Walter here. You guys used one of my comments in your June 15th video, which was awesome. Thanks. Here's some highlights from my PC. We've got the Youngling sketch from 2023 Obi-Wan Kenobi by Andrew Fry. Kind of a cool card there. And then we've also got, there's an Ewan McGregor printing plate 1 of 1 magenta auto. And there's also it's was that a Tops Now?
yeah, Tops Now Obi-Wan Blue
Signed by
Parallel.
Obi-Wan. Yeah. Signed by Ewan McGregor in person at a con in
Awesome.
San Antonio, which is, at least at the time of writing to us, was off to be graded and authenticated by PSA,
Rad.
which is very cool. We've also got what I think maybe, for all the high-end stuff that's in there, that Star Destroyer, the Sith Star Destroyer,
Yeah.
parallel 4 out of 10. I just think
Pretty
that's a
sick.
cool looking card. I really like the border on that, but a cool parallel. There's also a Lola shaped sketch card from 2023 Obi-Wan Kenobi. And apologies to the artist if I mispronounce your name, Amir Varliba on that. And so that's that sketch shape Lola card.
I like this die cut Lola, but what is the die cut shape supposed to be from this set? Is that the center of a TIE fighter?
I know.
There's definitely something in the Obi-Wan show that I should remember, that is this shape, but anyway, it's a good sketch card.
If you know the answer, leave it in the comments and inform us of what it is that shape is supposed to be. We would appreciate it.
And VC, do you know what this youngling is from? What shot this youngling is from?
I don't.
Because this is the youngling that Obi-Wan approaches when he's down in the Fortress Inquisitorius, and he's where all the Jedi and tanks are. This is a frozen little...
It's a floating child?
Yeah, it's a floating child. It's like looking up. So I think this is a really great sketch.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm 90% sure that this is a little kid who's like, in the goo in the bottom of Fortress.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, I also love these... this Star Destroyer card or any of the vehicles that came out with this throwback set, whichever it was. And I noticed that this blue card here is the 5 of 49. Good 5 on a card.
I know how you do. How you do.
Awesome cards, Walter. Color me jealous. I'm gonna keep scrolling down here. This we have from, I believe I've lost the name. Is this from Vic? The Ahsoka Masterworks? Yeah.
This This is from Vic. Shout out Vic, a longtime viewer and listener. Appreciate
Thank
you,
you,
Vic.
Vic.
Vic sent this to us. Said, "Hey, Cargo Bay dudes, bought this Masterworks Ahsoka off the eBays. I really like the card stock from Masterwork and this image specifically. I also collect metal cards from Masterwork. Said that his nephew's a big Ahsoka fan and is thinking of gifting it to him for birthday or Christmas, which I think would be a super cool gift. That is a very cool card. I agree. The Masterwork stuff is, of course, really high quality. We don't tend to mess with it because Blaster Boys, you know. I do have a couple like loose Masterwork cards floating around. Again, hey, a thick, heavy card just makes you feel important when you got it. But yeah, that is a very cool image, and I'm sure any Ahsoka collector would appreciate it, or even Ahsoka fan.
Yeah, this image with the nice little outer glow matching the lightsabers.
That's exactly what I was going to point out. That back glow, that's sharp.
Very
That's
nice.
a sharp image.
When this Masterworks set came out, I didn't love the border design, and this is one of those ones where it's like, oh right, well when you stick them next to each other and they all kind of link together, I like the borders a lot more. Judged it incorrectly, perhaps.
Indeed.
I'm continuing my scroll on. These are from BC. I lost my name.
This is from Sean.
Sean, that's right. Sean, who had been neglected in the inbox for a long, long time, I believe. Sorry, Sean.
We're sorry, Sean.
Sean's got some killer cards here, including this short print Ahsoka from Beskar Chrome. Want to mention that Sean mentioned Beskar Chrome. Not a bad hobby box at the price it is. This is their opinion. I am. we're still down on Beskar Chrome, which I mentioned
from Beskar Chrome.
But to be fair, this short print Ahsoka is really rad, and also apparently been pulling sketches out of this stuff. That's sick. And also mentioned Book of Boba Fett cards. Look at this Ahsoka 6 of 10 over here. It's beautiful.
That card's awesome. As an Ahsoka fan, it's my favorite card from that Book of Boba Fett set. I do still really like the borders on those Book of Boba Fett cards. I think they look really cool. Even if I'm kind of like,
awesome.
Meh on the series. The cards themselves look really sharp. Not lucky enough to have any of the parallels on any of the sort of the base cards. I think I have like a concept card that may be numbered out of like 25 or something, possibly. But that of 10 of Ahsoka is very cool. And then Sean also wanted to share some sweet sketch cards. That Grogu one in particular.
Wow.
Very cool.
And it's a Star Wars Galaxy card. Love it.
Real nice. And then you got Rekka. Of course, with a nice expression. I like the wide-eyed look there. And then on the last page, a very cool Sabine Wren sketch card. So we appreciate y'all sharing those cards with us. We apologize that it took us so long to share them with the world, but here's a Cargo Bay promise-ish. We'll do better. If you keep on sharing that stuff, we are more than happy to look at it. We love looking at personal collection stuff and sharing it with other people. I think it's one of the things I like most about what we got going on here is that we're big time collectors. I mean, we like collecting things. We're not high end or high dollar stuff typically, but the stuff that we like, we really like for personal reasons. So it means a lot when you guys share that with us. So if you have anything in your collection you want to share or would like for us to share, we're happy to do it. We think it's super cool.
Here, and cheers, BC. And yeah, thanks y'all as always for engaging with the content.
Yeah.
People have been leaving comments. It's a lot of fun. Much appreciated. I'm looking. Wow, we've almost hit the 30-minute mark, BC. I didn't think we were going to be able to do it today.
We made it.
We made it.
We did it.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about Mr. Ed before we
Yeah, let me pull it back up and let's pull up one I'm just gonna Google Mr. Ed fun facts and see what happens.
First one, euthanization.
Yeah, and euthanized multiple horses. Okay, Mr. Ed the talking horse. 10 facts you never knew, which is going to be the new title of this video, by the way, because it is going to get the hits. Mr. Ed's real name? Any guesses?
Mr. Edward.
Bamboo harvester.
Was he a racehorse?
I don't know. Here's fun fact number 2, which if the title is 10 facts you never knew, I think this is a dumb fact that a lot of people could intuit. He was trained to look like he could talk. Did you? What a fun and interesting fact.
I thought they just put peanut butter in his mouth.
Fun fact number 3, he was voiced by Alan Rocky Lane, who had previously starred in various Western movies.
Wow.
The show started in syndication? These facts are terrible.
Go figure. Listicle does not pay off with good information.
Well, I've got a hot fact here for you. There was some drama with the theme song in the 1980s. In 1986, a preacher from Ohio claimed that the cheerful theme song had satanic messages when you listen to it in reverse.
Oh.
The preacher claimed you could hear "the source is Satan" and convinced a group of teens to burn around 300 cassettes of secular music that praised Satan. I think that makes Mr. Ed like 10 times cooler.
Yeah, listen to this backwards. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. That's how we'll go out of the show, is Mr. Ed theme backwards. Oh, it looks like we might be able to get a hit on this. Oh boy.
Jeez and Pete's.
All right, I'm bringing up the video. I know you can't see it, BC, but
I can feel it.
Yeah, here we go. This is such a stretch. This is such a stretch. I mean, like, you know, I've listened to the Stairway to Heaven one where it's already a little bit of my sweet Satan. This one is like, here are the lyrics that are written below. And love served with me, serve the god Satan. I was God, serve Lucifer. But what it sounds like is,
well, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways when you hear things, I guess. So, shout out to all you people who are listening to Mr. Ed theme songs in reverse for satanic messages, and any theme song really for satanic messages. I hope you find an audience. Good luck with your life, I suppose. I hope that preacher from Ohio is doing well today. Seems like he wasn't doing great in the 80s. Maybe things are a little better now.
The idea that in the 80s it was like, Mr. Ed is gonna corrupt the youth.
Guys, I know no one is listening to the theme song of Mr. Ed, but it's satanic. Let's burn 300 cassettes. What? Wild time.
Well, they're not getting any simpler, but you can always have a nice, relaxing time here in the cargo bay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, and if you play this entire episode in reverse, look for the hidden message, and if you can find it, drop it in the comments.
The hidden message is, our lives are sad.
Leave us a like.
Please subscribe. Until next time, I guess bye forever. Are you ready for a shoomp?
Yeah, give me the finger. Shoomp. I didn't like that I said, give me the finger.